All right, so this is Stormwreck, Dragons of Stormwreck Isle number 4 and Clifftop Observatory. Quick recap of what happened at the end of the last session. Your host here on the island, one human named Runara, turned out to actually be a bronze dragon. And Runara the bronze dragon outlined some of the island's history for you. And it turns out this Stormwreck Isle has been kind of a battleground for dragons for some time. And there are various dragon graveyards here, which kind of concentrate magic on Stormwreck Island. And Bronze Wyrmling came here before you arrived, about 5 days. The Wyrmling's name is Aidron, A-I-D-R-O-N. And Aidron argued with Runara and angrily rejected Runara's teaching of peace and stormed away from the cloister. Runara fears he went to the ancient observatory on the southeast side of the island, which is another dragon's final resting place. She suspects that there's some evil that's arisen there, and she dares not go there herself lest her presence reopen old wounds. She then gave you a key, a Moonstone Key, about 3 inches long, 1 inch wide. It's a hexagonal prism made from moonstone with a dragon's head engraved on one end. And she explained to you that you'll need it to access the observatory. So that's where we last left off. A few of your adventuring companions had to leave, but luckily there's a new one at the at Dragon's Rest. And we'll start with character introductions and with the new character. Rugara, go ahead.
All right, Dragua Argend is a metallic dragonborn of silver-looking descent. He is a barbarian. Before he set off on his own, he kind of helped his clan get rid of some invaders, and then they had peace for about a year, and it got really boring. So he decided to strike out and look for some adventure. One thing he has learned in his travels is that rich people have really good food, and he likes to eat it.
All right, and say that name again.
Dragua.
Dragua.
I mean, technically, if you want to know, that's the clan or the tribe name. His given name is Argend, but he typically goes by Dragua when he's not, in the tribe.
Okay. So. I put a description of the key there that you'd asked for, Shane. 3 inches long, 1 inch wide, hexagonal prism made, not mage, from moonstone with a dragon's head engraved on one end. Okay, Hessen, go ahead.
Yeah. Hessen is a scholar who is you would know now on this island seeking information or histories draconic in nature. So far things are working out well for him. He is he's mostly a warlock of the deep with a little bit of draconic sorcerer thrown in for blasting stuff and trying to control it.
Next you have, and I put that trophy icon on you, Hessen. That is the key. So if you give the key to anyone else, we'll move the trophy icon to the owner of the key. Cool. Ukot, go ahead.
Ukot is a Hadazi rogue who has sailed on both ships in wild space and on the sea, and he's really leaned into his identity as a swashbuckler, and so he's got some additional fancy footwork as a result of that.
Cool. And finally, bringing up the rear, Ubo.
Okay. Ubo is a hammer of the Wandering Forge, devote to the mother of the forge, all that kind of stuff. Actually a direct descendant of a dragon turtle, he'll tell you. He's massive. Tom won't let me take up the 4 squares that he should be taking up, but he is a giant turtle, about 3 foot tall, about 2 foot wide. So a little bit of a Napoleon complex, so watch out.
Now, your normal target for your blessing is not here. Of those who are here, you don't have a magic weapon. Dragua does not have a magic weapon and uses a great axe. Hessen does not. Ukat does.
I don't need anything.
So Dragua sounds Russian. I will spend an hour at moonlight with you said a great axe?
Yeah.
And I will give it the blessing of the forge and make it a +1 weapon.
Nice.
All right. So that won't be built in. We'll just have to remember you got 1 higher roll, 1 higher damage.
Very
okay.
Good.
So, you are here at Dragon's Rest on the Stormwreck Isle. This is off the coast of the Sword Coast, south of Neverwinter. The high road is over here. You caught a ship that came from Neverwinter and took you to Dragon's Rest. The travel overland to the Clifftop Observatory should take, if you take the rowboat, about 3.5 hours. If you were to walk along the coast, maybe about 2 hours. And if you were to walk directly overland, about 1.5 hours. How would you like to proceed?
Ucat wants to take the boat, and he calls captain.
Oh well, that's it. Do we have people that can boat things? Do boat things like we have the people for that?
I can row.
Ucat is proficient in. Never mind. Ucat's proficient in space vehicles.
They say apparently Hessen is proficient in water vehicles. I don't know how that happened.
Ucat will be trying to get the boat to fly.
Okay, sounds like rowboat it is.
I can. We'll see.
So, you hop on your rowboat and you start rowing around the island. Anyone want to cast any spells as you start out?
Ucat's trying to find the Spelljammer helm.
And I'm my apologies. How long do we think it's going to take to get there via the rowboat?
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours. Well, Hessen would probably cast something but we're not expecting a confrontation, so no.
Okay, I moved you down over here. Not going to draw the rowboat, not important yet. But as you're circling the island, you come upon a billowing cloud of steam, or billowing clouds of steam ahead of you. And they emerge from the rocks ahead, and the air grows thicker with moisture near them. Hey, Josh, could you mute when you're not talking?
Oh, sorry.
No problem. As you round a bend, you see a cove where a hot spring burbles up from the rocks and spills into a pool before draining it into the ocean. The turquoise water of the hot spring is luminescent, and the gray basalt edges of the spring are lined with vibrantly colored mushrooms, which occasionally burst in a shower of rainbow spores. And let's see.
I like to use the word spores there.
So, on this map, we're just going to pretend like the pool is this pillar right here. So this is actually a pool that's at level with basically the ocean. It's just a few feet above the ocean. Would you guys like to investigate or keep rowing on by?
Well, we've got to investigate.
All right.
Right, yeah.
So as you approach, you can see these vibrantly colored mushrooms. Occasionally they burst with a shower of rainbow spores off of them. You can see the turquoise water of the pool, and I'd like you each to make a wisdom perception check. Your tokens are right.
Got it. The worst.
13, 19, 20. Ucat and Dragua, you both spot in that turquoise pool movement. And the movement, at first you thought would be a fish, but it is kind of translucent and more draconic in form than fish-like in form. Ucat, that reminds you of those things that were flying through the mist in the caves of the Myconids. They don't attack or come out of the pool, but they are swimming around in the pool, and there's about 4 of them, you'd say, in there.
Would they make a good lunch?
Well, they were kind of translucent, and they exploded when they got to 0 hit points.
Oh,
so no.
That's not so good.
Once you arrive close there, and you can see the mushrooms up close, everyone make an intelligence nature check, regardless of if you're trained or intelligence nature. Dragua. And Hessen.
Rolling against the odds today, so far.
Okay, Hessen, including your alchemical skill, Hessen, would give you a 20. This is a rare fungus that you found. It's got unique magical properties such that when you squeeze the mushroom's cap, it releases a small cloud of spores, and that is supposed to give you the ability to exist without breathing.
Oh.
You guys can harvest 5 of those mushrooms and take them with you. They're probably worth some gold. Also, if you wanted to sell them when you get back to civilization.
So different than water breathing, it means you don't need to breathe.
You don't breathe, yeah. The spores contain oxygen within them and slowly release them for you.
Yeah, let's
awesome. Get some of those.
Okay. We'll say you're picking the spores over with these trees over here. So we're going to put you guys around those trees, and the pool's at your back there.
I think Ubo's a little leery of...
Move the tentacle here to the other side. Ubo's leery of what?
Leery of the cloud. He's not quite sure. He's taking this as a second-hand knowledge. So he's going to hold his breath while he picks it until he feels like he's in the clear and he's not being puffed in the face.
Very good. Okay. As soon as you... Oh, here's another bad thing. When you hover over tokens, they don't highlight anymore.
Oh, wow. that's
Like-
not good.
So it's kind of disconcerting. You don't know if you can really grab them or not grab them.
What?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can't easily tell what you can control without actually.
Oh, man. Okay.
Okay.
Let's roll some initiative because
Oh, son of a
as
bitch.
soon as you begin pulling or picking the mushrooms and you take the first one, all of a sudden the draconic forms that are swimming through the pool all erupt out of it and lash out at you.
What did I do?
Can't ever let me be special. You beat me by 0.02 because of the modifier.
No.
Oh,
Okay,
God, look at the
Ucat.
drakes.
They're coming right at you. These little drakes. What would you like to do?
And the swashbuckler, no enemies. Is it just no enemies or no allies? No other creatures within 5
No
feet
other creatures
of,
within 5 feet. Yeah,
of me.
correct.
Right. Okay, so I could do this. I could move 1, 2, 3, and I could climb up and be next to this one to where I could stab at it. Would that be right?
Well, you have to have no one else within 5 feet of you.
Oh yeah, and there's somebody right behind me. Dumb it. Okay, sorry.
You can come to there. You can't do that because then there's someone else within 5 feet of you. So you're out of luck. Unless you get all the way over to up there, yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I think I do have enough movement to get over there with my climb speed.
Remember,
it's not.
there's nothing to climb. You have some difficult terrain for the mushrooms right in the middle of you all, and that's a pool where the dragons are.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, that's not a little
No,
stone
not
thing.
a pillar.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm going to move to there, and I'm going to try to stab this dragon here.
All right.
And that's going to be a 15 for 14.
Got it.
And then fancy footwork, and I'm going to bonus action dash.
Do you guys see those little drakes' health bars?
Yes.
I
Do you see
Yeah,
the
it looks
numbers
like
in their health
MSP.
bars?
I do not.
No.
Do you see
No.
numbers in all of your own health bars?
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone but Dragoon.
Dragua.
Oh, I'll fix that.
Oh, weird. I see mine.
Okay, now you should see his too.
Indeed.
Yep. Right. Oh, look at all
Okay, after Ucat comes the first of the drakes.
Can I roll off with that Drake to see who goes first?
No.
No. He's
Sorry.
only going first because his name's a D and mine's an H.
I think it's the order of who rolled first. No, you're right. It is. You rolled first. It was who rolled second. You think it's really alphabetical?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's alphabetical.
All right.
I don't care.
Pick A for a name next time.
Yeah. I need to be A, like triple A Hessen. Oh, shit.
Roll a
Yeah,
D.
yellow
Roll a D6
pages.
and see who beat me.
There you go, you
Okay,
beat
so
me.
who go first?
Yeah. my name.
The Drake comes to here and then breathes fire out at Hessen and Dragua for 6 fire damage to each of you. 11 dex save for half.
And I have advantage on that, right? I should.
Yeah, you saw it coming.
Where's my dex? Dex there. Right.
And that one is done and spent with his breath
Don't
weapon.
like that.
Next to go is Hessen.
Yeah. What am I gonna do? Whatever. Yeah. I will move to here, which would provoke if that's a thing it wants to do.
It will bite at you.
No.
19
Oh,
for 4
yeah,
fire.
It's 4 fire. Well, that's definitely gonna hit. Hitting the wrong button. All right, then that one's actually already gone. I'm gonna use my bonus action to put my tentacle to say right here, and I will. And then let's see. I will attack the one to its southeast. Oh, gonna crit it. Wow, crit it for
Nice.
16 cold. Good night. Oh, okay then. And its speed is reduced, but maybe it'll be even more reduced, right? Probably. Yeah. So then, I'm sure they can move. I can't get that other one far enough away. So yeah, that one I just hit. I will Eldritch Blast. Oh, only an 8 though. Probably gonna miss. And then I will continue moving away.
Tom, I can't hear you.
All right, that Drake moved to
Okay.
the west, then breathed fire, hitting Ubo and Dragua for 8 fire damage, 11 dex save for half. Of course, Ubo, you're descended from dragon turtles, right? So you should be immune to that, I imagine.
I should be.
Yeah.
It bounces off, I'm sure.
Nope, you take all 8.
What the heck?
Then the next
What the
Drake
hell?
fly 2, 3, 4, 5 to there, 6 to there, and breathe on Hessen.
Not very nice.
5 fire, 11 dex save for half. And then Ubo. So remember, the drakes are all on your level. The pool is over there where the 2 drakes remain. A little difficult terrain there just south of you.
All right.
for the
I'm
mushrooms.
going to boop action. So I'm going to action because Hessen seems a little bit squishy. So I'm going to toll the dead on the one that's about him.
You've got it.
So-
I
And
will always take the help.
8
8
killed
foot.
it.
I will take my movement 30. So I'm going to take one step toward Ukat, and I am going to grab his rear. This is such a stupid spell, but I have it, so I'm going to cast it. A bonus action, and I don't know the duration.
This rapier is actually magical, Ubo.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a rapier +1.
yeah. Well, all right. Well, I reach, and then I feel its magicness, and I don't cast the spell. and then I'll take 10, and I'll stand here with the shield. I get here. I'll get right there.
You bet. Dragua, your turn.
All right. I will start off by raging. Gets me my little ancestors there, but I think you had it all programmed so that shows up.
Yep. it'll
And
show up on
I
the deck.
will, I'll recklessly attack. I'll go for this one to my northeast there first. I'll hit the rage button just so you know I did it. Great axe, there it is. So that's at 15 for 14 slashing.
15 hit,
16
14,
slashing.
16 killed it.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, you might not be able to stand there. Usually people have problems standing within 10 feet of me because of my size.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
That's all right. I'll take care of that.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Then the
I'll
next
brave it.
the next Drake closes down here and breathes fire on the two of you. 2 fire damage, 11 dex save or half. So 2 or 1 if you made it. And that round is over. Round 2, Ukat, turn.
So since I'm raging, does that give me 0 or is it still 1?
I don't think your rage affects fire, does it?
Oh, no, it doesn't. I'm sorry. Duh.
Does the tentacle count as someone within 5 feet of me?
Nope, it's just a spectral thing, not a creature.
All right. Going to move to there and attack this one. That's only going to be a 12 to hit, though.
You hit
All right, so that's 19 damage.
damage.
And then bonus action.
The ones that have died so far, and I might have missed one already, but the one over by Hessen, it blew up in like a 5-foot radius. Yeah, the one north of Ubo and Dragua. I have to do this real quick, guys. That one blew up on you two and did 8 poison damage to the two of you. 11 con save negates that. So 8 or 0 poison when you killed that one Dragua.
Bonus action, dash and fancy footwork to move away without provoking.
Okay. Wow, so you both took 8 poison. Okay. Then Ukat almost killed that one that was left, and then that one that was left. The one south of Ubo, see if it recharges its breath weapon. Does not, so it's going to try and bite the dragon turtle, miniature dragon turtle. Bite the miniature giant dragon turtle. Miss by a mile. Hessen, your turn.
Let's bonus action tentacle on the one to the southeast of said tentacle. Maybe it's like it doesn't want to roll there. I'm here.
Mine's working. There it goes.
There's one.
That's a hit, but only 1 cold.
Only one cold. Well, a hit is a hit. I'll have it move here, stay here, and I will Eldritch Blast the one that I just tentacled. How about a 10?
It does not connect.
Yeah, all right.
Ubo, your turn.
Move back.
All right. Ubo is going to bonus action healing word himself. Hung up for some. Can you hit that for me, Tom?
Healing word? Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing I heard about the update was it was running slow. So we might be running into that. Let me just reset the macros here. The bad part is playing on Tuesdays, and they always do their updates on Mondays, so I'm always the first to find out.
We're their test group.
Yeah.
They're actually watching on YouTube right now. All right,
Let's
Tom.
see here. Guys, scripts. You start. Yeah, that was down. Okay. It should come back up here shortly. Who was going? Ubo? You were doing a healing?
Yeah.
Go ahead and click it again. It should work now.
All right,
There you go.
Roger. So I'll take 4 positive, and I will move. I'll take a reaction from the Drake if necessary.
He tries to bite you, but misses miserably.
All right, and then my last is I will toll the dead to the one.
The dead. You made a save after Ubo Dragua.
All right, I will recklessly attack this one to my down and right, whatever the right words are for that. That is a 23
Hit.
for 7 damage,
Got it.
and that'll do it.
Okay. And then let me know if you want to trigger the protectors. I imagine almost all the time you'd want to.
Oh yeah,
It might be
yeah.
a rare occasion when you don't. Somehow.
Yeah, I'll tell you if I don't, but yeah, normally I would. So
Okay. After Dragua, Drake to the northeast is going to try and recharge that breath weapon. Does not. Is slowed by 10 feet. So he'll move there and there. And then breathe on Ucat. 5 fire Ucat. 11 next save for half. And he's done.
2 fire.
I don't know what I'm doing. I just tried to recharge and didn't recharge and then used it anyway. Do a bite instead. You take 3 from a bite instead. Okay. Now, round over. Ucat, your turn.
Alright. Alright. I'm going to just stab it. 24 for 12.
Dropped it. Explodes in a death burst. 1 poison, 11 con save negates. You're good.
Is that 10-foot radius, isn't it, or is it just 5?
I think it's only 5.
So, so that's 5 in the description.
Okay.
My description might be wrong, but
bonus action hide.
we'll stick with it. After Ucat, Drake. Drake.
Oh,
This one has only Dragua to attack unless it wants some disadvantage, so let's see if it recharges its breath. Does not. Tries to bite Dragua. 14.
Nope.
Or Reckless Dragua.
Oh, I was reckless, so that'll hit.
22 then for 6 fire. And it's done. That's your turn.
Yeah, let's tentacle. 7's gonna miss, and it's gonna come over here for a clear shot and fire away. 18 for 5. Doesn't help anything to push it. So no, 18 for 4. Oh wait, yeah, 18 for 4, and I'm done.
After Hessen Ubo, your turn.
I shall toll the dead as my primary clearly on.
Got him for 2.
2 necro. Then I will step out combat. See if you want to take a bite.
I think he's taking a reaction yet. I think he's going to have disadvantage on this bite.
Yeah.
So missed.
All right. And then I will use my healing word to lay some sweet music on the bar.
I appreciate that.
7.
After Ubo, Dragua.
All right. I'll do what I do and recklessly attack this last Drake guy. That is
that's a lot
that'll
of damage.
probably do it.
Hey,
26,
Don't forget the
27, 28,
+2.
29 damage.
Yeah.
He explodes. Oh, I gotta bring him back so you can hit that macro. Oh, do they not have? Yeah, you're gonna do still good. Death burst.
oh, that would be so bad.
Yeah. 2 poison, Dragua. 11 con save negates.
Man, I cannot make the con saves today.
Okay, so you guys are free and clear of the drakes that came out of the pool. And with that disturbance of those drakes coming out of the pool, you see lying in the pool a great axe. And it looks like it's got scroll work on the blade. And it is not corroded at all.
Ooh.
So you're able to collect the mushrooms, no problem. Anyone want to try and get that great axe out of the pool?
I'm
Hezen's
diving
gonna
in
try
after
with the mage hand.
Okay. You pull
Gotta be
out this
quicker
great
than me.
axe,
The dragonborn hanging on it.
Right.
and the thing has scroll work on the blade detailing battles with demons, and the great axe embedded in the skull of a demon prince with a skull-like scepter that he wields in one hand. And I
Wait.
think Ubo might know who that demon prince could be.
That sounds like Orcula. No, not Orcula.
Orcus here.
Is that Orcus?
Orcus.
I think I just called out the Facebook virtual reality Orcus. So I will explain to you in a long lecture about who this demon is. I'll put like my 2 hands behind my back and pace back and forth as I lecture like they do.
So
Then I'll take the great axe and I will take 1 minute and I will ritualistically identify it with
Okay.
my pearl that doesn't get consumed.
So the great axe is magical. Looks like it's +1 to attack and +1 to damage.
Cool.
Is that it?
I
Nothing
got
else?
twins.
That is it, but maybe those
dual wield.
there might be more there. You're concerned, Ubo. That's just beyond the ken of your identifying powers. Something having to do with some sort of prophecy of the blade and what it could do.
Oh.
So use with caution, you think. So you are able to collect your 5 samples of mushrooms. So any one of those 5 you guys can use if it comes up. Do not need to be able to breathe. And at the end of the adventure, we'll split those up and you can either take them or they're worth 30 gold pieces each.
Oh, I breathe again. I
Okay.
don't know if the hour's up.
All right, and you can take a short rest before you finish up your sailing. So go ahead and do a short rest here. Spend your hit dice if you like. Recharge your short rest powers.
Oh, that's
Cool.
that's an awesome roll. Right? Does that even get me?
What am I down?
That doesn't even get me.
It probably won't matter, Tom, but before the short rest, I'll cast Armor of Agathis
Got it.
with the Warlock slot, and then
Got it.
just in case we get jumped. Got all the hit dice these days.
All right, I'll use all mine. Why not?
All right. You get back in your rowboat. Don't forget, Drago, you have to stop at your max.
Yep.
Just keep going.
Oh.
Somehow it's
I
47
didn't.
out of 35.
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought it would stop, but obviously not. So, there we go. Am I doing math right? I can't see it. -4 now. Guess I need to zoom in on it a little more so I can see the numbers.
Okay, so now you're approaching the Clifftop Observatory by boat. So let me reveal that, what you can see of it.
Well, I'll mention as we're walking along, I'll kind of point at these patches on my robe, and I say these can turn into real things. One of the nicest ones is probably these little potions of healing here, so if we get into a bind, I can rip off these patches, and, I'm happy to share them with y'all.
Instead of a robe?
Yeah, it's a robe. You'll see patches with, like, daggers and poles and horses, all kinds of interesting patches on it. Any of those I rip off, it turns into the real thing.
Really?
Yeah.
We should save that, but pulling off a mastiff would be awesome.
Yeah.
Is it a large mastiff or like just a normal human-sized one?
It's a regular-sized mastiff. Actually, it's one patch that has 2 mastiffs, so if I pull that one off, we get 2 dogs.
I can ride it into combat.
Here we go.
That'd have to be a pretty enormous dog for you to be able to ride it, wouldn't it?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe both dogs together.
Yeah.
It'd probably have to be like
I like that
Cerberus.
chariot. Oh my god, I can build a chariot. I have this. Oh, sorry. So then I go around and start collecting metal things.
All right, let's see here. I got most of it.
Oh, I hear a crying kid. I'm going to be right back.
Okay. All right. So you arrive at the Clifftop Observatory. As you round the southeastern tip of the island, you can see crumbling ruins atop basalt columns just off the main island body. If you were to pull your boat ashore on the island, it would be an easy walk up to the top of the cliffs, though there's no obvious bridge from the cliffs to the ruins. Alternatively, you could tie the boat up at the bottom of the columns and try to climb directly up to the ruins.
No.
As you consider these...
Could you ping us? I have no idea where
Oh, sure.
Thank you. Oh, God. Sorry to interrupt.
As you consider these options, you hear a screeching roar and notice a winged, glittering blue shape swooping through the air. You're coming, you're coming around the island from the north. So you guys are like basically approaching from this direction. So your boat's like up here. And you can see the shape kind of through this little slot between these 2 pillars. And the wing shape flies up, and you are concerned for a second that it's going to crest the top of the pillar, the tall one, this 45-foot tall one over here, and then swoop down upon you. But it doesn't. It must have landed on top of that pillar, and hopefully it never saw you. So this blue dragon, maybe the size of a horse with wings, landed on top of this 40-foot high basalt pillar. This pillar here is 30 feet high here with a little, basically, raised section, like a fort section up there, with a crumbling wall. And you think you make out a kobold up there on lookout as that wall's crumbling down. One kobold there watching. And you don't see any other movement anywhere around any of these pillars. So, what would you guys like to do?
And looking at that kobold, does it seem more like one of the rogue ones that attacked us?
Why don't the 4 of you make a wisdom and insight check? I'll roll for Cat. Let's go.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, that's definitely a rogue. We got to take him out.
Wisdom insight. Looks like you had a high of a 17 on that and a 14. So, no, they don't look nearly as friendly as the kobolds you saw before. They are wearing armor, poor as it is, still not robes, and sharp-looking weapons. And he's just kind of, if you're trying to approach stealthily, which I assume you might have been, go ahead and make everyone a stealth check.
Who's casting pass without trick?
Ucat got a 14, Hessen got a 14, Ugo got an 8, Ugo
Sorry,
got a
I'm back.
So you're
Check,
pretty
check.
stealthy as far as the kobold goes. So you could probably get your boat to land over here without having been seen and climb up. But there's some statues up there, but you don't see any bridge across at all. Whatever bridge must have been there is missing. So you could also circle around to the far side where that kobold can't see you and climb directly one of the pillars. So while they're thinking about that, Josh, I'll describe what you saw. You came upon some basalt columns that are jutting out of the main, out of the sea. and there are ruins up above on each of these pillars. You also saw a blue dragon the size of a horse with wings land on the tallest of the pillars, the one that's 45 feet above the water. It's got walls surrounding it, and the dragon disappeared behind the walls. You don't think it ever saw you.
Okay. I would be more than willing to climb up anything that needs climbed up.
So you can all get up to here and investigate, or you can climb any island that you want. Which way are you going?
Was there a way that the climb looked easier or less?
You think you could climb all of them? You could climb any one of them.
I'm not sure Hassan can climb all of them.
I can climb anything.
Yeah. You can go anywhere you want. Just got to tell me where you want to go.
Was the water around here relatively swimmable? Not like, big waves crashing through or anything?
Plenty of waves, but it's relatively swimmable, yeah.
Okay.
And these are non-existent.
There are no bridges. There,
All right, well, I don't know. Let's just jump in right here and climb up. I don't know. We know there's a lookout over here.
Yeah, let's climb up there and kill the lookout.
Yeah, let's climb up.
Okay, so you can take your boat over to there?
Yeah.
Okay, so you put your boat ashore right here. You find some big rocks to loop around the ropes onto. Then you can climb up onto this landing up here. There's a flight of steps that goes up to where the kobolds are.
What I can do is I can climb around here and sneak up and stab them.
Oh, yeah.
Go to town.
What are you going to do with your rapier or what?
As soon as we hear the first scream, we'll come charging in.
That's what I want to do. I want to climb up to here and stab them.
All right, make a stealth check, Ucat. Stealth check. Oh, wow.
Strength stealth.
All right, so there'll be a surprise round. You guys can be as close as this landing here. So you guys who are sneaking up from the outside won't go in the stealth round.
Yep.
Ucat will, and you can be as close as up there, yeah.
And I assume
Ucat.
that we can't see up here until we're there.
Dragua can see a little bit more, and he can relay what he saw.
Okay, cool.
All right,
Goes up
so
another
here,
flight. Just basically like a guard post, it looks like.
rapier attack.
Let me
That's
roll. Let's all
25.
roll some initiatives.
Oh shoot, yeah.
It's weird that they don't highlight anymore.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
But since it's a surprise round, I'm assuming I'm going to go first,
You
right?
will get a go. Yeah. Everyone else
So
is going to
that's
be out
20.
this round.
25 for 15.
Nice roll, Ubo.
You like that?
Yeah.
8.
You stab that little kobold, run him right through with your rapier. His heart comes out the other side,
Good Lord.
and he is now dead. What else, Ucat?
Okay. Cat's going to like pitch backwards. Imagine like pitching backwards, and with one hand he has his rapier, and the other he holds up the middle finger, and then he's going to glide over here and climb. He'll glide over to here and then climb the rest of the way.
Okay, so the first round, the kobolds react. This one here comes forward to charge into Dragua and tries to stab you with his dagger.
Oh, God.
Missing you badly, Dragua.
Alrighty.
Ucat, you're turning in.
Oh, all right. Cat's going to.
It also sucks that
Yeah.
the health bars are not transparent, so you can't see what's underneath them as easy.
Yeah, I thought those were little walls at
So where
first.
did they move first?
Everything about him is
gonna-
awesome.
Move. He's going to bonus action to dash to there, and then he's going to stab this guy. So like you see, Ucat like pitches backwards, flipping them off, and then he just turns around and comes right back. When they're not paying, like they're like, "What the fuck was that?" And as he like disappears, and he's like, "Ha, trick, motherfuckers!" And then he's going to stab him again. Not
no.
very well with that one.
Not so good.
Yeah. So then he's going to be like, "My bad," and then he's going to go back out again.
After Ucat, Dragua.
Alright, I'm going to try to grapple this one right in front of me here.
Okay. Got a 15. You got him. You grabbed him.
Alright, and then I'm going to basically drag him over here and shove him off the edge.
Oh, no.
If I can do that.
Fuck.
Goodbye!
You throw him down on the rocks below.
Oh, my God.
And then the other kobolds are all wide-eyed and scared looking. This kobold,
Smiling a
He-
nice big
he
dragon
climbs
grin.
up onto the rock wall and tiptoes his way over to here and then leaps like you've never seen a kobold leap onto the wooden bridge. He actually he clears all the way to the island. I mean, it's a supernatural jump. You don't know how he did it. And got all the way to there and then goes running from there. That's him.
And he's still got movement?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Erd's turn is the one right here by Dragua. He's going to go ahead and try and stab you with his dagger, Dragua. Are you reckless, Dragua?
No, I just
Oh, you just grappled. So 20 to hit for 7 piercing. The other Erd, hoping that you are Well, actually, they have pack tactics, but they have disadvantage in sunlight, which you are in sunlight right now, so it was a 20. The other one is hopefully thinking you're distracted, going to try and get away without provoke.
I will try to swing if I can.
Go for it.
Be a 12 for...
Well, it was a miss. So he grabs a rock, flies up into the air, flies over the top of Ubo, and drops a rock on you, Ubo. It's only 10 to hit you, though, because the sunlight glaring off his eyes.
Ucat
and he's done Ucat. And Hessen,
Oh, sorry. Oh, nice.
Mama got us mistaken, too.
Let's see. Well, let's see what we can do. I'm going to come...
So the one over Ucat, you can actually see him from where you're standing. Hessen.
Okay. I'm gonna come this way actually and looking over here. I mean, can I see anything past that line there?
So you can see there is some sort of strange contraption in the center of the courtyard.
Okay.
And then the kobold only got as far as here. So
okay. Well,
the bridge that lies in front of you is rickety, made of driftwood and rope.
Yeah. Let's
Made for you, Ubo.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, you're talking about it might break under my weight?
I'm assuming.
Yeah, I will... Yeah, screw it. I will Misty Step to here. Oh, what if I do that? I can't do my other thing. But is what the fuck it is. So I'll Misty Step to there using my...
You were alarmed to see the other edge of the courtyard. A couple more kobolds, but they're being swarmed by sturges.
Wait. What?
Stay away from surges.
No. Fuck no.
I mean,
I had more trouble with sturges.
Oh shit! All right. Oh, what the?
So there's these
surges are attacking these urds.
Yeah, there's these two Erd kobolds.
What?
With when they see you, a gargled screech rises from the plaza. The rest of you hear that. There's a half dozen bat-like creatures swarming around these two winged kobolds. They have blue paint smeared across their long snouts. They've been it looks like taking the stone from this collapsed wall and making a statue of maybe a crude blue dragon and painting it blue.
Their faces?
Yeah. Well, they got some on their face. But anyway, they're trying to find out these sturges. They must have, uncovered a sturge nest or something, what they're doing.
All right. Well.
They're distracted. They're not paying attention to you guys at all.
No, that's wonderful. Well, not really worried about the urds. Well, thought like he was running over here to get help, but it doesn't really seem like that's the case so much. But he is still a bad guy, so I will Eldritch. Well, we'll see. I'll just blast him. Maybe I can knock him off that wall. Who knows? But you have to hit, and I didn't. So, and then how? Let's see. This is 30 feet up.
Well, let me describe what you see in this whole chamber overall. So there's broken stone lying in the southeast. There's fragments of elegant statues. There's once magnificent pillars. There's shiny marble walls, all in ruins. At the center, where you're standing, a tall sculpture of rusted planets and gilded stars spins idly in a jerky mimicry of celestial motion. There are crudely sculpted chunks of rubble being fashioned into vaguely draconic shapes, all splashed with paint. The one by the two urds is blue. There's you see another one of bronze, another one of gold, another one of red, another one of brass. And there are two pairs of dragon statues to the west. They stand... Let's see. They're made out of marble with golden colored veins, and each is carved in the shape of a dragon with its mouth open in a silent roar.
That's this way?
That's to the west. Those two pairs of stars. Yeah. Those are dragon statues facing out of the center plaza toward opposing dragon statues. Like there's a pair over here and a pair over here as well.
They're all different colors and such.
These ones are all white with golden veins. Then around the thing are these crude statues made out of stone, which are unrelated to the ones over here.
Oh, okay. These are all white.
Yeah, like the kobolds are trying to make statues, and they look pretty bad.
Right, they're not good statues. Well, fuck. I guess I'm gonna. Is this cliff such that if I fell off of this, would I just land right in the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most likely.
Then I would. Oh.
As long as you can give it a little jump. As long as you don't just fall off of it.
Oh shit! So I guess someone. All right, I'm gonna holler at my friends, and I'm done.
Okay, after asking the Ubo,
I was right to the lip of the bridge
mm-hmm.
and cast Bless on his 3 companions. And yeah.
I don't think you can see Ucat from where you're at, nor Dragua.
Do I need to see them?
Yeah, you have to have line of effect to him. You don't have to see him, but you have to have line of effect.
Looking at the bell. It off? I guess I'll just Sacred Flame guy right here.
All right.
The one that's...
Okay. Next save for him. He failed it to 2 Radiant. After Ubo, that round is over. Now we're going to add the Urds over here. And let's go this. Excess 16. Okay, round 2. Ucat, go ahead.
All right. Ukat's going to stab the guy who's right by him. Nope. Ukat's going to try to use his offhand dagger to stab the guy right now. 18 for 12. Yeah, 18 for 12.
I'm just updating the round mark real quick. And then Ucat, you stabbed this guy 18 for 12 and finished him.
Oh, nice. Okay.
He was flying over your head, though. Did you have a ranged reach or anything weapon?
How far?
Want to throw your dagger at him?
If I climbed to the top of the wall, would I have been next to him?
Not really, no.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll throw my dagger at him.
Okay. All right. So that'd be 4 damage to him?
Oh, shoot, because I won't get sneak attack. No, I'm not going to do either of those things. If he's not next to me, I'm just going to ignore him and climb over here.
You can do that damage to the one by Dragua.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
All right. Kill that one.
All right.
Finish your move where you want, and Dragua, your turn.
All
so you got
right,
this one that's flying. You can see him, but you
Yep.
need like a ranged attack to get him.
Is he within 30 feet
Yeah.
of me?
Yeah.
All right, I'll chuck a javelin at him.
Okay.
11 for 4.
Ooh, 11 flies wide.
All right. And then I would like to... how high is the lip on this wall here?
It's about 10 feet or so.
Oh, okay, so it's a climb to get to the top.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, never mind what I was thinking. I will just start moving. You know what? I'm just going to move over here and keep an eye on this guy. Try to take a shot at him next turn, maybe.
Okay. So this kobold that ran into the courtyard, he comes skidding to a stop when he sees all those sturges and turns back and looks at you guys and seems confused on what to do. He's just going to dodge right now in place. He's done.
That dude's dodging.
The sturges are going to make short work of these kobolds, possibly. Make a... should this be... Make a wisdom insight check, Hessen. Or no, insight or perception, whichever you prefer.
Wisdom.
8, okay. So these 2 winged kobolds are being attacked by sturges. Sturges got a hit armor class at 13.
Oh shit, they're all going at the same time.
Miss, or hit, miss. And the other sturge is going to peel off. So a hit. Yeah, 1 hit there. So he's got 1 sturge attached, which did to him 6 piercing damage, nearly killing him. Then the other one tries to attach this dodging kobold. 19 attaches, kills him. And now he's like sucking the blood out of this kobold body. It's really gross. And then you got the 4 sturges and the other guy. 3 of them, or the first
Well, I
one.
was going to try to save him, y'all, but that ain't going to happen.
This one attaches, does 4 damage to him. Then this next one also attaches and finishes him. And those 2 sturges are sucking the blood out of this one. And then this sturge comes to suck the blood out of that one. And this sturge joins on that one. So this kobold for sure is dead.
This one here.
Yeah. The other one has got a chance.
So that one has like 1 fail, or...
This one's dead also outright.
Okay.
And the one that's alive has 1 hit point left. And you're hoping that satiates the sturges, otherwise they're coming your way next. Okay. Now, the one that's got 1 left, he throws it off of him with his action. And then he's going to run for it.
Run!
3, 5, 6 to there. He looks wide-eyed and frightened and pleading for help, it looks like.
Yeah.
Hessen,
You
your
keep
turn.
going. Go. Oh, fuck. This is like the dumbest ever. I'm going to say, fuck it. I'm going to say intraconic, because that's a thing Hessen can do. Says, trust me, and I'll get us both out of here. And he's going to try to grab this guy and jump off the side of the tower.
See, he's already used his move to move and his action to do something.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Well, do they look satiated, or does it look like they're...
No, there's at least 3 of them
don't.
that's not, yeah. And probably the 3 on that one kobold won't be fully happy, and probably one of them will come off of him.
God, no, hopefully my friends can get over here and help. So let's fucking do this. I will put the tentacle on one that didn't feed.
Okay.
So whichever one, doesn't matter. I'll probably let one of those two up there and try him.
You move that wherever you want it. Oh no.
Good. That's a good hit for me. Great. And then I guess that same one. Yeah, that same one I will. 12, 10, 25, 30. I mean, slowing it might work. On this one right here, I will try to Ray of Frost. 11.
Dodged
Two.
it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And is this guy small enough that I can be in his square? No, I see he's probably.
No, he's small, not tiny.
All right, Hessen's gonna step up over here,
All right.
away from that guy. Kind of look at him like, please don't attack me. And yeah.
Ubo, go ahead, Ubo.
Help! Oh shit!
Watch
out for the bridge. It's shitty.
I will bonus action spiritual weapon. Didn't see anything. Yeah, so I'll just randomly pick this one. I'll put it right next to the tentacle. No, actually, right where I put it. The one to the northeast is the one I'll attack. Or does my first roll count?
Yeah.
Okay, so 15 for 9. I force damage.
The one in this space right here.
Yeah, the northeast of the spiritual weapon.
Got it.
Right, and then it'll stay right there, and then I will normal walk across the bridge to here. Do I fall in?
You do not. It's rickety and sags alarmingly under your massive bulk,
No, I know.
but you make it.
Yeah, I feel the guys have to follow me.
How did you ever make it across?
I know, sweet Jesus. I will run in normal with my little piggy legs, across the thing and right to here, and I will actually use my weapon, my mace. Is there one that's not attached, or are they both attached?
They're both attached.
I'll just 16 for 6.
That finishes it. You squash it. Blood shoots out of it like a zit all over you.
Oh, yeah. I love it. So that'll be it.
Okay. After Ubo comes the end of the round. Ucat, your turn.
Okay, Ucat is going to. I take it that guy's over there still flying up in the air. I can't reach him.
I don't know why he hasn't gone. He must have dropped out of the initiative order somehow.
He flew off because he was scared.
You killed him. And
I killed him and brought him back. Okay. So let me take his action since you've gone since he went. I'll do him right before you turn. Ucat, he's trying to drop rocks and such. He sees his friend in trouble and instead is going to fly that way to try and help. 2, 3, 4, 5. Comes and lands here beside Ubo and tries to stab the feeding thing. In 13 misses, he's done.
Okay, how far up are these walls here?
10 feet. And actually, the courtyard there is 10 feet below the wall. So you're 20 feet above the courtyard, 20 feet above the bridge.
Okay, so 10 feet up, so I'm going to...
You can glide all a long way. I'm only going to let you glide your speed, so you can't glide like hundreds of miles.
Oh, yeah.
Given your altitude.
It's written a little bit poorly on that one,
is.
Yeah, I assumed that was the case. Okay, so 5'10" up to here, and then going to glide 15, 20, 25 to there, and then he's going to attack this guy.
Oh, okay.
What?
17 for 15.
Dropped.
What?
Leave him
Are we
alone.
not?
Have you been paying attention?
No, I've been up here in this whole thing. I don't know what's going on over here.
You see all sorts of sturges now. Luckily, most of them are eating kobolds, so that's good news. Dragua, your turn.
I'm done. This guy tried to drop a rock on my head. That's the last I knew. And so
He snuck up and stabbed his friend through the heart.
I did. You guys told me it was okay for me to do that. You can't change the rules on me now.
We're like, holy shit, maybe we're not the bad guys.
Alright, I'm going to jump across the bridge, and finish my dash movement, I think, get me about there.
Okay. After you dash, you get to there. Kobold's turn. This is the dead one. I'll just take him off. The Sturgis still eating him. Actually, I'll leave him there. Sturgis' turn. So one keeps eating. Then we got Sturgis come in to attack Dragua. Blood Rain on Dragua. 18 hit you, Dragua.
Yes.
7 piercing and attached to you. Then we got this guy here is going to go 1, 2, 3 and attack Ubo. 22 Ubo for 5 piercing.
That is joking.
Attached. And then one of them flies off of these guys. 4 to attack Hessen. Holy cow, my lights out with Sturgis 6 points of piercing. Hessen.
Did you make them correctly? Like,
There's the plus 12 Sturges.
as it bites into me, It finds cold damage, level 2. So it's going to be it takes 10 points of cold damage.
Ooh, that
as it bites
finishes it.
Nice.
And my tips go down to 4.
That is it for the Sturges. The other 2 are feasting on the kobold. The other 3 are feasting on kobolds. Okay, then we got the that fled, and now he saw Ucat kill his friend. He's conflicted. Doesn't know what he's going to do.
Just stay away from the monkey. Fly up in the air. We'll talk after.
He's going to
It
go
was
over
a
here
misunderstanding.
and stab Ucat with his dagger.
Oh no!
15 Ucat?
Yes, 15 is my armor class.
7 piercing.
I'm going to use my Hadozi resilience on that.
Nice.
There it is. So that's going to reduce that to 1 damage.
Seeing you take only 1 damage, he's disconcerted by that. He keeps going. He provokes
Oh yeah, here we go. That's only going to be 9 though.
and gets to there and is done. Then Hessen.
I'm coming after you next.
Your turn, Hessen.
Can I? Let's see if I slow Ucat down.
So I
enough.
drew some circles. You guys see all those colored circles?
Yeah.
So those are, each of them is an effigy, maybe a dragon, hard to tell from the stones. And there are some names painted on them, and they got colors painted on them. And the 2 you're close to are brass to your right, bronze to your left, Turadair and Astalagan, which don't really mean much to you, but maybe dragon names.
Okay. And it seems like these Sturges aren't done yet, and there's one on.
See, there's one on Dragua, there's one on Ubo, and the other ones are eating the kobolds. They might be done.
Okay. So I will try to blast the one off of Ubo.
Okay.
With missing.
Missed him.
All right. This is gonna step up here and try to smack the one off of Ubo. There you go. Smack the snot out of it.
Enough out of it.
So 9 points of cold damage to that thing, and then we'll come over here.
After Hessen. Ubo, you're free now. You see one on your friend Dragua.
All right. I will will the forge of the hot and spicy forge mother. Is there, and I will attack the spiritual weapon. 19 for 10 force damage.
Blood everywhere.
Another
Another Sturge dead. And these other 2 you're able to finish off and or just let them go. They feed to their content on the kobolds and then leave. Leaving you here
Fire sluggishly.
in the courtyard. And let me describe what's all around you again. Oh, there's one that got away, right?
Did he?
He's trying to. But Ucat goes next.
Hessen
Ucat.
doesn't let Ucat by.
All right. Ucat will allow himself to be held back. by
Okay.
Hessen.
This guy flies out of sight. You're not sure where he goes exactly. Okay, so the Rotunda ruins that you're in here. Well, let's see. The kobold that's lying dead by your feet, Ubo, it has a ring on its finger.
Ooh.
This ring is... It's just a plain gold band, but it seems out of place on a kobold. So you can take that. You're in this rotunda where broken stone lies all everywhere. Fragments of elegant statues and once magnificent pillars and shiny marble walls. At the center, a tall sculpture of arrested planets and gilded stars spins idly in a jerky mimicry of celestial motion. The sculpture is some sort of astronomical model. It depicts the planet of Toril and its moon, Saloon, the sun, and several other planets, as well as one comet with a very eccentric orbit.
Hadozi thinks he recognizes that. From what I can remember about my time in Wild Space, the sculpture's current position suggests the comet will soon pass very close to Toril. I remember hearing someone on my crew mention that it was called the King Killer Star.
So the
That's
comet
ominous.
is called the King Killer Star.
Yes.
Okay. That's
Very aggressive.
Okay, you got crudely sculpted 5 chunks of rubble in vaguely draconic shapes, each splashed with paint, each with a name. The names
What are
don't
these other names?
necessarily mean anything to you, but I'll tell you what they are. I don't have time to type them necessarily. Aldenamir, a blue dragon.
Oh, yep.
Yep. Sharuth, a red dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Turadair, a brass dragon. Astalagan, a bronze dragon. And Clisavar, a gold dragon.
And none
Then-
of this rings bell or anything?
These none of them actually ring a bell for you now. These marble statues that you find here, the 4 of them,
Right.
Each of them have a small little slot, hexagonal slot in their base.
Oh, wait a minute. We've got a key.
Like our key.
Yeah, hexagonal prism made from Moonstone. Okay. Tom, if you have those little effigy dragon names, I would totally take them, but don't type them out if you don't have them.
You can type them while you guys are deciding what to do.
Okay. So all of these were white with gold veins.
Yeah, they're draconic in form, but not of any particular dragon.
And they match these over here, like the.
Yeah, they match the ones across the water from them. They face each other.
Okay, do you wanna jump across, like glide over and grab onto that wall and climb up and check that tower out?
Yes.
And I'll cover you from here. If that one Erd comes back, we'll smoke him. But
Yeah, well, I
you're
mean,
trying to run away.
Can I check the rubble to see if there's?
Yeah, you want to search the area here? You do.
Yeah.
You don't find anything else of value here. Oh, except for the Erd that was overcome by Sturges is wearing gloves. Very nicely formed gloves.
Nice.
There's all the dragon names.
Cool.
So you grab a ring, you grab some gloves off the kobolds. You find nothing else really of any significant value. Over there, Ukat, you find a...
Those like fishing poles, or oh, I bet that's like a drawbridge.
Or
There's a rough pulley lift that... so you can go over there, stand on a platform, and then use pulleys to raise it the 15 feet to the higher platform.
is this the one where the blue dragon?
That's where
was?
the blue dragon landed.
I'm gonna quickly take 2 minutes the ring. And
While he's doing the 10 minutes to identify those two, you guys want to do any other searching or...
Yeah. Let's also.
do I find
Okay.
anything over in this tower?
You going up there? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's where the blue dragon landed.
You want to go up there where the blue dragon landed?
Is that the one you told me to check out, Shane?
No, I was saying this little
Oh,
one
the
over
other
here.
one down there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Southwest.
Yeah. Okay. I'll hop over there. Like I'll glide over there.
Okay.
Check that one out.
So no bridge spans the 22-foot gap between the rotunda and the spire. The rhythm of the waves below echoes throughout the cramped tower. Part of the floor has crumbled away, dropping off into a chamber below. Amid the rubble, collapsed bookcases jut out at odd angles, and moldering books are strewn across the floor. Though most of the books have fallen apart, one tome, a small black journal with an ornate lock, remains intact.
Ooh, I'll take that.
Okay. And do you want to do any other? You want to search the rest of the room?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely
Okay.
search it.
Well, then make a investigation check for me. You find a loose brick. No traps
Pick it
on it.
up.
You want to open it up?
Yeah.
Inside a hidden compartment behind the brick is a little potion vial. It, let's see. There's a cloudy liquid in the vial, which kind of sparks when you move it.
I'll try it.
It's a potion of resist lightning.
Nice.
Oh,
That could come in handy.
I don't know.
Doesn't
That's
go well.
All right.
Situational.
You can take all that down treasure back to the party.
But maybe take that potion in my stomach.
You guys
You
have
can take that stuff back to the party.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, you notice. Some of you notice something when you look at that journal.
Oh, what do we see?
a ruin.
Oh, I
Is that a rune?
noticed a small arcane rune engraved above the keyhole on the journal's lock. So I hand that to the wizard. I throw it at him. Ah!
Here, you take this.
So the journal's got a keyhole. You haven't found a key. There's a small arcane rune etched above the keyhole.
I'm sorry, would you say that one more time?
The journal has a key. It's locked.
Okay.
You have not found a key for it. And there's a small arcane rune engraved above the keyhole.
Can we try to recognize the ruin?
Make an intelligence arcana check if you're trained.
I am actually trained. Not very good at it, but
No, you're not.
I use my instrument.
Your 4 arcana is not very good.
I just have no idea what
You have no idea what that rune does.
Oh. Well, so we've got a journal that we could try to pick open that might explode when we do.
Mm-hmm.
Might be nice to find the key. I guess if someone had detect magic, that we could do the journal later. And then I think we need to put our hexagon key into one of these bridges, one of these bridge slots. And do all 4 have an opening slot, Tom,
They
or just
do,
one?
yeah.
On each? Okay.
Plus the ones on the other side had opening slots too.
Well, I mean, if you guys are good, I'm gonna stick it in there. Anyone have the resistance cantrip? If not, here we go. I'll do it. I'll do that one.
All right. When you insert the key into the base of the statue, a magical light sparks to life in the statue's open mouth, and another one is in the paired statue. and a shimmering bridge made of iridescent magical energy extends from the statues to the statues on the opposite side.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
if you did the one to the west, then you got a bridge to the land. If you did the southwest, then you got a bridge to the library.
And then when I pull it out, does it disappear
goes away.
immediately?
Yep,
or-
it goes away immediately.
Well, that's kind of interesting, though.
And it's time for a quick break. It's 34 after the hour, so let's come back at 45 after the hour. So to recap, you guys are on the rotunda. You have this model of your solar system telling you that a comet is soon to come very close to impacting Toril, and the comet's name is the King Killer Star. You have 5 crude dragon effigies set up around this model. You have a journal you haven't been able to open because it's got a lock with maybe a trap on it. And I think that's where we were at. Oh, I think you're going to identify the ring and the gloves. So the ring, let's see here. The gloves are gloves of missile snaring. They require attunement, so you'd have to take a short rest to attune those. And the ring is a ring of jumping, and that also requires attunement.
I will tell everybody. See if any of that.
Ucat could glide forever with that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so I could jump straight up in the air and then just glide.
Yep. All right, so explore, open the journal.
Ooh.
What else?
Ring of jump, huh?
Do we want to look for the key inside? I mean, I feel like the dragon was on the top.
So you have searched the rotunda, you've searched the library, you've searched the keep building.
Oh, we have.
Have we
So-
searched over here?
Yeah, you searched over there.
Okay.
To the northeast of you, this tower, it rises to 45 feet. It's basically got stone rising from the same altitude as you are. So there might be an interior room in there, given its
Right.
height. You saw a lot of rubble on the northwest side. You didn't see any breach in the wall, but the wall had crumbled somewhat on the northwest side. Otherwise, basically, there's like these pillars or like pilings that extend all the way up to 45 feet. And this platform with pulleys can be raised from 30 feet up to 45 feet so you can walk on to the roof up here. But you don't see any other entrances into the interior of this place. So there must be some entrance on the top because there's nothing on the outside that you can see.
Someone
The
would have to
dragon's
climb
up
that
there,
tree.
right?
We saw a
dragon is up
right
on the top there. As far
Well,
as you
at least
know.
it was last time we
Yeah.
saw him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ucat will climb up there.
Well, I mean, the thing is, we can go up. Here's the thing. I mean, if it's a dragon, maybe we can talk to it. And Hessen has some talking ability, and has
Ucat has stabbing
Swap
ability.
and debonair.
yeah. Anyway, I can talk to dragons good.
I'll take my potion of healing before we go talk to a dragon.
But
I'll take that
Yeah.
potion of lightning resistance.
How long's the duration?
should we check? And did we check what this was?
Yeah,
like investigating.
You did.
Yeah, something about the. But did it look movable though? Like we could.
It is
Move
moving on
flat.
its own.
Oh, that's right. That's that whole.
Yeah. It seems to be trying to
Whole thing.
keep up with the position of the sun and the moon, and it seems like it's accurate, even if it does move pretty jerkily.
Yeah.
So if we move it backwards, that'll push the comet farther away. We'll buy some time.
That is very like we all go back in time.
Oh, well,
so-
just a comet.
Just a comment.
I think
Uh,
that's how it works.
All right up.
Ucat, can you crawl around this rubble over here and see if there's anything?
Yeah.
Just, I mean, maybe there's an entrance. Maybe there's.
Over there, Ucat,
Yeah, Ucat will
there
glide
might be an
down here and
entrance. Looks like some rubble's been pushed back into place, like part of the wall collapsed, and maybe there's an exposed opening there, but it'd take a little bit to clear the rubble. Maybe 30 minutes or so, and you might be able to see a way in.
30 minutes. Well, that might be worth it rather than. I mean, I think it's either that, go up top, or jack around with the journal that's got the rune on it. Does anyone have detect magic? Is that a thing anyone has? No.
I identify with that and help us.
Could you identify the journal? I mean, it might give us some idea what it is.
I'm not quite sure that's how it works, but I can definitely, while you guys are moving rock, I can do it. I got a reusable pearl.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah, I'd go down there and start moving rock.
In fact, also Hessen will do a little investigating under the water. Like let's get the ship and bring it over here. You know, the boat, and park the boat over here, and Hessen will go down, swim around, and see if there's any underwater info, entrances, whatever.
Got it. No underwater entrances. A identify spell in the journal tells you that sigil is indeed magical, will indeed create like a minor glyph of warding. and inflict poison damage on anyone who tries to unlock the journal without the key. Ukat and Dragua, you guys are trying to clear rubble. Make a dexterity stealth check, each of you, please.
Not my best.
So it's a little bit loud. Ukat's being nice and quiet. Dragua drops a rock and it clangs against the water. Hopefully not waking anyone. So you know it's a little dangerous clearing the rubble. It'll take you with 2 of you working 15 minutes. Would you guys like to finish up?
A little dangerous because it'll make noise, or a little dangerous like
it'll make noise if you like drop rocks onto the ground, which Dragua just did one time.
Yeah. Floosh.
You want to finish doing it, Ukat and Dragua, or no?
Ukat's willing to.
Okay, Dragua, you want to help, or you want to
Give Dragua guidance.
Okay, send Dragua.
Keep helping.
Okay, make it one more stealth check.
I'll explain to him how to be quiet.
Ukat's good. Dragua's not, but luckily, you don't wake anyone. You get a hole big enough that you guys can climb into the interior of the tower now.
Whoa.
So I have an interior of the tower map over here. So you get a hole through the wall here.
Oh, cool.
And inside, stale air, heavy with the smell of old parchment, floods your nostrils. The walls are lined with shelves stuffed full of old tomes and yellowing scrolls. Glass cases, toppled over and shattered, have strewn their contents across the stone floor. The sound of splintering wood echoes through the space, and a moment later you see an agitated bronze dragon the size of a bear picking himself up from the wreckage of the old desk he apparently was sleeping beneath. So here is a bronze dragon.
So small.
Size of a bear, this guy. Not quite as big as the blue you saw. There's also a spiral staircase that goes up, but it just goes up to a solid ceiling. You see no opening up there. The dragon excitedly greets you in Draconic. He says, I am Adron. I have been trying to dig my way out of here, but the cave-in just keeps caving in on me. Or they're working to cause it to stay caved in. I'm not sure which.
Probably that. There's a blue dragon out there, and some kobolds that seem to have taken up its worship.
Yeah, I regret I was unable to defeat the blue dragon. I'm concerned for the safety of the island's other inhabitants.
Well, yeah, that's, a chromatic dragon on the island. He'll get bigger and start ranging farther and farther. It'd be bad news for everyone here.
I believe he plans to sacrifice me in some sort of ritual to claim the power of all the dead dragons on the island and transform himself into some sort of draconic avatar. Have you defeated him yet?
We have not defeated him.
Then I must face him. And he begins.
Could we work together?
Moving out. Yes, come with me.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
He goes flying on out.
What? You could. We could. Damn it.
But
Does anything look shiny in here to Gremlin? That's his leaving.
You see a battle axe, just viciously sharp looking battle axe, but nothing else obviously comes to mind right away.
Oh, yeah, I'll grab the battle axe. Let's go. I'm trained in battle. I'm not, but.
All right, so you can all climb the wall. There's plenty of handholds and footholds. And you'll basically be right behind the dragon if you want. You can put your guys on the edge of the wall there as you come on up over the top.
So Ubo was trying to get through the hole the whole time.
Yeah.
You guys are in there having conversations. I'm stuck on the outside.
So you come to the top of the tower, and there's the dragon.
Yeah, should be fine.
Big picture of him there too.
Ukat will give Dragua the potion of lightning resistance.
Oh, thank you.
Dragua, if you wanted to, you
I'll
could have
drink it at my
drank it
first
on the way up.
opportunity. Yes, I would be happy to do that.
Okay. You come to the top and you can see what is on the roof up there now. Rays of light dance across the remains of the tower's stained glass dome, making iridescent colors shimmer across the crumbled marble walls. Gilded lines and jeweled inlays form a detailed star map spanning the dusty floor. 4 alabaster statues of scholars stand around the perimeter of the room, their expressions worn with time. Each of the statues is 10 feet tall and pointing or gesturing in a different direction. Curled in the northeast corner of the tower is a lithe blue dragon. Lightning arcs around its horns and snout. He wakes from his slumber as Adron climbs the wall to challenge him once again, but now with you heroes helping him. You see there's a scattered collection of coins and glittering jewels that the blue dragon was slumbering upon. He barks in Draconic. He says, Adron, you will perish, and your fools with you. And roll initiative. Of course, you can talk. It's your turn to talk if you don't want to fight.
What?
Oh, I got to roll for Adron. Oh, Adron does not get the jump on Sparkwind. Ubo, you're the first over the wall. So basically, you can move into the floor of the room as just one square movement because you're jumping down from the top of the wall.
Then you're gonna, Hessen, you're gonna want to talk to.
Not this motherfucker, no.
No, we're not gonna talk to him. We're just gonna
No.
get an intention. Okay.
Behemoth, like this guy wants to set himself up as a dragon avatar. Hessen's all
Yeah.
about taking that down.
So bonus action, set up Searing Smite, and I will scream, Ubo! And run across the map,
Oh wow.
and
awesome.
protect my friend. Strike with my mace.
Ubo's a badass.
Go, Ubo.
Yep. 12.
12 glances off Sparkwinder's side.
Just stay up
Sparkwinder.
until I hit.
What was that?
Look, how does this Searing Smite work?
You trigger it
Next
when you
time,
hit.
next time.
Yeah, you're concentrating on it right now, so make sure you put
Okay,
your concentration
I'll
marker on.
I won't take damage.
Sparkwinder moves to here beside you. Ubo lines up a shot on you and Dragua. Breathes lightning through the two of you, doing 16 points of lightning damage.
Fuck.
12 dex save for half.
I still get half.
You still get half,
I
yeah.
took that potion, so.
8 dexterity. I'm gonna take inspiration.
Okay, good job.
Yep.
Oh, almost made it.
Oh.
16.
16 lightning, DC 10 concentration check for your Searing Smite.
Easy pleasy, lemon squeezy. No.
Concentration smites down. Sparkwinder's
Oh,
done.
no.
Ucat, your turn.
All right, Ukat's going to glide down to there
Ubo's got 8 fucking hit points.
and stab. 13 for 18.
13 does not get through the dragon's hide. Don't forget to take off your inspiration, Ubo. After Ucat, Hessen, your turn.
Bonus action, disengage.
Disengage, okay.
No, bonus action, dagger.
Okay.
Oh.
Offhand the dagger.
Nope.
Don't forget you have inspiration. Might want to use it when you're fighting a dragon.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Hessen, your turn.
All right. Hessen is going to
Waiting
say.
for the deck save.
If you're making death saves, it's too late.
The deck save, not death save.
Oh,
deck save.
deck save. Okay.
Yeah, Hessen's going to say maybe we can buff up Adron and help him in this fight. That's probably not a square I can stand.
You can stand there if you want.
Okay. And then I don't have a tentacle, so I don't have a tentacle use remaining. So instead, I will Hex and Eldritch Blast. There we go.
Oh, that hit.
So 23 for 12 damage. And, fuck, I'm going to push him the 10 feet if I can.
Yeah, got it.
Let Ubo get out of there if they would like to. Yeah, I've done what I can do.
Dragua, your turn.
All right, I'll start off by raging because that seems like a really good idea right now. And then I'm going to charge in after this guy.
Sure does seem like a good idea.
Yeah, I'll go right there. Give as much protection to my buddies as possible. And I'm not going to go reckless just at this point. I'm not sure how hard this guy is to hit, so I'm just going to swing at him with my great axe. That is a 20 for 11. No, 20 for 13.
20 hits, 13 damage to the dragon. Cuts him good. Now
And I
after
will
Dragua-
activate the protectors on it.
Okay, now he's got to attack you. Adron's turn. Adron's going to swoop down to attack the dragon with his bite. 14 doesn't get through, though. That round's over. Ubo, your turn.
Alright, Ubo will bonus action Healing Word for his last first level spell on himself. What a great clerk. +4. And then I will Toll the Dead.
Got him. 11 points.
11 points of necro damage. And then Ubo will search his brain for geometry class and think about straight lines and will here.
Recharge on the breath weapon for Sparkwender. It recharges. It's going to breathe straight down to hit Dragua and Hessen.
Why did he stand there? God damn it! Oh fuck!
33
That's-
lightning, 12 dex save for half.
I'll use my inspiration on that deck
See,
save.
that's why you save your inspiration for the deck save.
It
Dragua made it.
Ooh,
Thanks
just
to your
got it, really.
inspiration, yeah.
So that is what,
I'll use my
16,
8.
8.
Down to 8, yeah.
Also use my inspiration here,
Okay. Hessen made it.
and then I'll use my reaction to cast absorb elements. Take it down
Nice.
to 4,
Nice.
and that's just temporary hit points.
Nicely done, everyone. Take off your inspirations if you used them. That was Sparkwinder's breath weapon. And now, Ucat.
Send it here. Rapier attack, I will use my inspiration on this. 14 for 18.
14 missed.
Oh, Fine. I will stay here and use my offhand to try to get that sneak attack damage with my bonus action. 15 for 12.
15 minutes. Don't forget to take off your inspiration.
I won't.
Essen, your turn.
Shit. You know what? But we're going to anyway. Hessen is going to. Yeah, he's going to cast Cause Fear onto this dragon.
All right.
Going to tell the dragon that the agents of Behemoth are here to see that he does not accomplish his dark goals. And let's do that.
Wisdom save, DC 13. You got him, you think.
Oh, nice.
He is a feared.
Feared. All right. I'm gonna move.
Excellent.
Oh, fucking lines. I don't know. Drago, maybe you can scoot over to the east when you're done. I'll stay
Sure.
there.
After Hessen is Dragua.
All right. Hearing my friend's request, I'll scooch over a little bit, and then I will attack this thing. Now, if he's feared, does that give... That just
No
gives him
bonuses.
disadvantage?
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
So that would be 17 to
17 hit.
for 18 damage.
Big hit.
Nice hit.
Right. Anything else, Dragua?
That's it. That's
Okay. Adron tries to seize the advantage there. Right, some connects for 14 damage. Then the round is over. Ubo, your turn.
So the big dogs are here. I will sacred
Ubo,
weapon.
before you go, you see swooping in from the west an Erd. There's a couple big rocks in tow.
That son of a bitch.
Looks like he's going to go right before Sparkrender. Go ahead, Ubo.
Where's he at?
He is right to your west, right over here.
All right, I'm gonna spiritual weapon right there. Oh, that's no, that's not cool. And does that actually build my stuff into it though?
No, you roll the one on your character, not on the
Oh.
token of the spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that was cool that it's there, but
You hit.
Well, that's better. That's what I meant to do.
You hit for 11 force. You guys doing some
11
good damage.
11 force,
Yeah.
and then as my action, I will pull. Never mind. I will just hit one sacred. I was going to use my scroll to make him dive, and only. Yeah, let's get rid of the dragon first. So I'm going to yank out my scroll command, and which is a first level, and I am going to make it die.
Who are you commanding?
The Erd.
The Erd. And in what language?
Canadian. So it has to be the language they can.
Has to be something they understand.
Well, I'm going to try it common.
Okay.
Or all I speak is Dwarvish, Minotaur.
Here's his
and
saving
Aquan.
throw. Wisdom 13. He saved, unfortunately. Or he doesn't speak your language. One of the two. And fishing me where you want. Ubo, because coming next is the Erd.
But he has to attack
Didn't have to, but
there. Oh, he does it, doesn't he? First.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Erd dives down to attack the dragon that's attacking his dragon with his dagger. Only an 11, though, does not get through Adron's defenses. Sparkbender, see if he recharges. He breathes in deep, tries to get his lightning bolt back. Does not, fails it. Overcome with fear. He says, enough of this. This work's too important to be hindered by the likes of you. And disengages. 1, 2, 3, 4,
what a chicken shit.
Won't make much of an avatar if you run away from a fight.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Gets to there with his disengage action. Next to go is Ukat.
Is this the same Erd that dropped a stone on me earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. Rapier on that Erd. That's only going to be an 11 to hit.
That's
though.
a miss.
Offhand. Okay.
11's a miss. Not your combat, this combat. Hessen, your turn.
No, it is not.
Yeah, Hessen. I'm sorry, Tom. Can you show me where he went? I can't.
Right.
Right, I don't know if you're pinging. I'm not seeing it. I don't know if it's not.
Well, you're
I don't know
not
if it's
seeing
roll
it. Let
20.
me see if I will draw you to him. That center you?
Oh, way the fuck. Okay.
Yeah, he flew way away.
So
That's about 60 feet away from where he started.
60 feet, 90, 80 feet. Well, we know that one of the guys can. We know that our friend can also fly. So I will. Let's see, move up and then cast Ray of Frost on him. But I have to do so from like here where he was, and so I will cast Ray of Frost on it. 12 though.
That doesn't quite get him.
All right. And that's just water out there, right? That's it.
Yeah, all water. He's flying over.
Adron, should we pursue him or?
I will pursue.
Well, fuck it. Let's do it then. Hessen is going to use his bonus action to Misty Step out here into the water.
All right. after Hessen, Dragua. Hessen, you got inspiration for throwing yourself into the water.
Isn't that dumbass?
What about lightning bolt does when it strikes water?
Oh, Jesus.
Drago is going to rip the patch of 4 potions of healing off of my robe.
Uh-huh.
And let everybody know I got 4 extra potions of healing if anybody needs them. That's my action.
Okay.
And then I'll walk over next to this guy and look mean at him.
Adron takes off. Kobold strikes at him, missing badly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Closes on Sparkrender, bites on the blue dragon, does not get through his armor. Hands over. Ubo, your turn.
Why? Well, this is why he was in the basement.
Mhm.
I'm just going to tell you right now.
Can you blaspheme me and tell?
I can't. I should have come out of spells.
Good.
What are you going to do, Ubo?
Oh, it's my turn.
Your turn?
I will move over and because I'm so much larger than the kobold. I'm gonna grab him and grapple.
He dodges out of your reach, and then on his turn, he's going to fly away, basically disengage all your guys' reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 after his dragon friend, and then Spark Render is going to recharge his breath weapon. Does not recharge. Turns and bites Adron. 16 does not get through Adron's armor. Those two are locked in battle out there. Oh, and did Spark Render get a save at the end of his last turn for fear?
I believe so, yes.
You got a 13. Did that make it?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Let me get to my token.
Still hexed, still spent on his breath weapon. Done. Ucat, your turn.
Yeah, he's not hexed either, because that went down when I feared him.
Got it.
Ukat's going to move to here, drop his dagger and rapier, pull out his short bow, bonus action. He's going to hide behind this wall, and then he's going to duck up and try to shoot the Erd.
Nice.
19 is a hit.
Yeah, for
And
12.
yeah, you impale the Erd. It plummets to the water. And then
Ukat
Hessen,
gives a orangutan-like babble cry at it as it falls.
your turn, Hessen. 2 dragons locked in combat above you. They're about 40 feet above the water.
All right. Well, shit. Let's do it. I will. Let's see. I can't remember what my swim speed is. Swim speed.
40.
40. Yeah. So I will get basically under them, and then a little further this way. And let's see. We got one more spell slot, so why not? I will hex it one more time, and then I will use that inspiration I just got to Eldritch Blast him.
20 hits
20
by a
for
mile.
15.
15 rips apart half of its wing. It's barely hanging on now. Dragua, your turn.
You can do it, Adron.
I'll step up to the edge here, if I get the right button going, and chuck a javelin at disadvantage at it.
Nice. Fire away.
That is an 11.
11 falls a little short.
Sploosh. That's it.
Adron bites at him.
Nice.
Adron clamps onto Sparkrender. They both fall into the water by you, Hessen. Hessen's blow wounding Sparkrender enough that Sparkrender collapses under the bronze dragon, and the bronze dragon is able to kill him by biting his neck and then pulls him out of the water, or drags him through the water back to the castle here for you guys to claim the trophies from the dragon that you all killed together. The blue dragon is done. All right. So you're able to investigate the library more. You're able to investigate the Horde of Sparkbender more. The star map here, the scholar statues, the journal.
The loot laying around.
None of it's dangerous enough to kill you. So you eventually will get the journal open. And inside the journal, it contains star maps and notes on experiments with magic. One passage is underlined near the start of the journal, and it reads in an archaic dialect of Common. To ye 4 scholars, point your eyes toward the dragon's light, for it guides your descent into knowledge.
Does it look like the statues are rotatable?
They are, when you investigate them carefully.
So we just need to figure out what the dragon's light is.
Something on the star map that looks like a dragon, maybe?
Yeah, you find a draconic constellation in the star map.
Nice.
Cool. So rotate the dragons so they're all facing the dragon constellation.
The scholars.
Yeah, that's what I know.
Okay. You rotate the 4 scholars, and when you do, a semicircular section at the center of the floor begins to glow before descending. It forms a spiral staircase leading down into the floor of the library. So, the treasure that you find here in the Dragon's Hoard is more than 4,000 copper and 2,000 silver and 130 gold. 5 pale blue quartz crystals worth 10 gold each. 5 blue jasper stones worth 50 gold pieces each. a waterproof leather case holding a blue silk fan painted with powdered blue gems worth 25 gold, a crude flute with a pleasing sound, an hourglass filled with sparkling sand, and a set of 7 candlesticks. In the secret library below, you find a battle axe that you took already, which you find is +1. You find a spell scroll of Hold Person. You find also in the Dragon's Hoard a headband of intellect on the Blue Dragon's Hoard. In the same place that you found the Potion of Resistance, you found a pouch holding 10 gold pieces. And then, back in the ritual area where all these dragon effigies were being set up, Sparkrender was never able to activate it because he didn't get away. But you think that was his ritual, and you think at some point when the comet reached the closest point to Toril, he was going to start the ritual, which looks like it was going to be tomorrow. But by defeating him before then and freeing Aederon before then, you were able to defeat him. If you had not got Aederon out and fought him without Aederon, and he caused you to flee, then you might have had to come back during the ritual, or he might have fled and come back to do the ritual after you left. But you ended that by killing him. With Aederon in tow, you return victorious to Dragon's Rest. Runara is pleased by the Bronze Wyrmling's safe return, and as a reward she gives each of you a potion of healing and an exquisite pearl worth 100 gold pieces. She welcomes you to stay at Dragon's Rest as long as you wish, and furnishes you with whatever supplies you need for your travels when you're ready to leave the island. With Sparkrender dead, she grieves the death of yet another dragon on Stormwreck Isle, but she doesn't condemn you for killing him. And that is the end of Dragons of Stormwreck Isle.